take us from Kameshki down towards Prim. I would still love to see a quarry ending with the new quarry, and see if we hop down really quickly towards quarry now. See how much this new compound would impact a quarry ending. Oh, that's a nice floor. See how much this new addition of this compound would impact a potential quarry ending. There's gonna be more space to play from. You have some few more buildings there, and then of course the whole quarry area itself is changed up. That'd be quite fun to get eyes on. Maybe a plane crash ending. The new plane crash could also be pretty interesting. We have had some prison mansion-ish fields endings. I've seen a couple of those already. They work out a lot better now than what they used to on the older Rankle. And then other areas with big changes. I mean, a runway maybe. If we are going back to military, then a runway ending could be pretty fun with the new kind of areas that you have there. Is Tixu going for the car? Who's the better parachuter? That's the question. Who's better at parachuting? Tixu or Iroh? Place your bets right now. Iroh, you're in trouble. This is what you get, Iroh. This is what you get for trying to steal the vehicle. Iroh does it every time, and I have never ever seen anyone punish him for doing it. Thank you, Tixu. Now, Iroh might think twice about doing that next time. Let's see. It's gonna be a military game, of course. I don't know if it's going to be, but there's a chance. There's a very valid chance that this one goes military. There's also a very big chance that it doesn't, but you never know. We had one that should have gone, I guess you can say, military last game, which didn't. And now maybe this one that should have not gone military will do. We'll see. There's still a chance that it could. Good stuff. And one passenger, I don't know who's in what car, but it's either Etsioba making their way down towards the south. Entropy looted up already. We'll get going at some point, probably not soon, but I would expect to see Entropy push up and over towards Potato. But at the same time, I'm really not a big fan of Potato rotations early. You end up in third party random engagements, and sometimes you lose control of your vehicles. It's always dangerous. Also, actually, that's another ending that could be fun. This area. Having an ending down in this area could be pretty interesting. Like a full-on endgame brawl in this. Getting into it is going to be difficult because it's very open on all sides. But an endgame situation inside this kind of fortified trench area could be pretty interesting as well. Better than a Pachinki ending, that's for sure. Let's see, we've lost one. Iroh was the first to fall. No one has opted to go down to military yet. WCSG have rotated around. I like this play, even though they're only 3. They're sitting thin. 3 pearls on a string. And Advat is going to secure, at least for now, the double bonds. Again, I like the play. I think it's a smart split. They have rotation opportunities over Potato towards him. For those of you guys who are new to competitive PUBG, first of all, welcome. Second of all, Potato. Why is he talking about potatoes? Because this hilltop looks like a potato on the map. This looks like a potato, therefore the mountain is called Potato Mountain, or Potato Hill, whatever you want to call it. Just Potato. So whenever anyone says anything about Potato, which isn't Potato Aim, because that's something else, then yeah, now you know. That's that. I do believe the majority of you knew that already, but maybe, who knows? Maybe we just helped someone in chat who has never understood why we say stuff like that. There are a few call-outs that are pretty strange if you don't know the terminology. Potato is one of them. Volcano would be another. And now, Mexi again, 2 times in a row, has fallen victim to compounds that were already taken. First time around, it was Poro down south with a Bison. This time around, it's Vod with an M4 out the window saying, "You're not welcome." EB rotates up and over the side. Should be safe for now, you would think. Should be all right. Even though they lose one, and that's kind of the unfortunate thing, right? Because when you lose one early, and not just early, but like this early, when you lose one this early, you have to really be worried about your splits, especially if they're this wide. And we know that Liquid like to split out and take control early game, but losing one player, that can really make that difficult. So now, instead of sitting in their usual splits around Pachinki, they're actually all three opted to go down towards the south. Will they go for double binds? Or will they stay up top? They have kind of a net of Tornado Energy players, which they could end up falling into. Seems like teams have eyes in the sky, though, and well, there is a crate falling down, so it makes good sense that you want to see if you can snatch that one. Is that even what they're doing? I don't think that is. Maybe they're looking down towards WGSG. They know Bart was there, but they also probably saw in the kill feed that Iroh was killed earlier. K-Mite does get the AOG. Only an example, sneaking their way forward. They heard the vehicle stop, and they know that there's a player who's going to be spending at least a little time on the crate. That's probably going to be tires popped on your vehicle. As I say that, not yet. Level 3 gear keeps K-Mite alive for now, but it needs help from EP and James. But as you can see, they're busy looking in the other direction. K-Mite still has his vehicle intact, I believe. Yep, no pop tires on the bike. Gets it up. You're on it. K-Mite, that's not how a bike works. You have to ride it, not stand on it. We'll be able to get off. Somehow. Oh, as I say that. Nope. Able to get away. Able to stay alive. The vehicle might be the bait that James needed. And indeed it is, but no Vard with the M4. Wow. I did not expect Vard to win that trade. That is something James rarely ever loses. He had the angle. He was sitting there ready and waiting. And Vard came around the corner and just lasered him. To be fair, he only had 1 HP to survive with, but that was pretty interesting. Miraku now caught in the open. EP has eyes on him. Let's to take a little break. Issue for them being that, as you can see, Tornado Energy, they could, if they wanted to, get eyes in this direction too, and that would most likely, at least, I think, get Miraku caught out in the open. Samsy's outside, trying to cross further forward. EB's wrapping around, must have been hurt. Now he's seen as well. Samsy, former teammate, takes down Ibiza. These guys are in trouble. K-Mite is by himself upstairs now. Liquid, not in a good situation here at all. Prone down. Hell's Samsy. Ooh, jumping on over. Level 3 gear. Could be the deciding factor in whether or not K-Mite wins this engagement. I like the play. Sit on the side. Now it jumps off. Will be seen, though, and falls down. WGSG already sitting in first place coming into this game. Suddenly looking very good. Taking out 4 players of Liquid right off the bat. And that's despite the fact that they lost a player very early. So they lose Iroh, but they manage to find 4 on Liquid. Ghost Star goes as well as L-Gig trying to push through 2 teams. That's tough. That is really tough. Rustin Matt, will he be able to connect anything over towards Norkies? Nope, he's able to stay alive. Make his way through. As I say that, he does slow down a little bit, but no, he continues driving forward. Screwy looking towards Taggers as well, able to force him to go elsewhere. Then down towards the south entropy, you have Uber inside. Well, actually outside on the tanks here. Gets the first one down. Sunny able to retaliate. Has the prone down, and fortunately for him, I don't think Foss has eyes. Now he's going to lob a Molotov on over. Might actually put his teammate on fire. Almost killed Uber there. That was fortunate that the fire didn't spread just 1 step more. Nate bounced forward. Trigo able to tag up 8C. Second one. 30 damage. Nothing more happening. They will be able to get Uber back up on his feet. But what happens here? New circle has popped. It's going up towards the north side. Out towards the east as well. It's going to be a difficult one to play through. Uber able to continue crawling down. First holds the right side angle. They know that Trigo's out there. I think they saw him earlier. Nanims tries to utilize the vehicle to grant himself some more vision over the top of the wall. And all of a sudden, Flammy from the side gets eyes on. First face down. Flush should be coming in at some point soon. 8C might have something to say, but not for now. First is safe, at least for now. Uber, fortunately that he got the first aid off. Tagged up again. More nades being thrown in. Because where the hell does all this utility come from? And Entropy, they want to do this. They want to get this. Flammy pushes down. He's on his own. They're split quite thin. So if one gets knocked on Entropy, that could be them in trouble. Let's see. Uber lops an 8 on over. No damage done towards Trico. Able to back off. Maybe a little bit of damage done, actually, come to think of it. Ooh, Gustav tries to avoid the flames thrown on towards him. This fight is a little staled out, but now as I say that, Gustav finds 1-8C tacked up in return. They need to deal with Flammy on the north side here. They cannot push out before they get him down. Anonymous should be able to get rest because of, well, to be fair, Flammy's great working, holding off. Uber is caught out in the open. Tacked up, goes down. Trico able to find him from afar. Gustav now tacked up as well. These guys from Entropy seem to have it all lined up, but let's see. 8C peeks over, falls back down again. Peeks over once more, down to half HP, needs to back off. The thing is, where the hell do you back off to? I don't see any vehicles on the side of Faceland down here. There is one, but how the universe do you get away from here? That would be, as soon as you start that engine, 3 players are gonna be spraying like crazy people towards you. 2 Molotovs left. First phase, knocked Trico, able to find him. Gustav finds one more. 8C falls as well. It's just Gustav left alive, and this is not looking to go the way of Face Clan. There's a car. Is that what you opted to do here? Oh, peek. Ooh, that's a headshot. Hey, Trico. You want to peek that again? Be my guest. Can you do this all by yourself? Flammy, seen on this side. And nope, there are simply too many angles to be held there. Gustav falls. Face Clan out in 15th. Team Liquid out in 16th. Surprise game 2 on a wrangle here. Game 5 overall. As we lose 2 top candidates very early on in this one. That's just going to mean that there's that much more, I guess you can say, of a chance for some of these other teams to go out and really deliver. And also kudos to Entropy for not losing a single player off of that whole engagement. Nobody opting to sit down towards the farm area. It's going to be left uncontested, at least, for the next 5 seconds. Let's see where the next circle goes. Maybe we'll see teams plummeting in towards it in just a moment. Where are we headed for the next circle? Oh my lord, that's a southwest hard shift. Water can still be in, at least for this one. Next one should be excluding it. Tornado goes, yeah, we're not gonna sit this split anymore. Let's just get the fuck out of here. Let's just get the fuck out of here. And get safe over on the other side. Na'Vi tries rotating over. I like this play. Senya saw the rotation. They immediately set one across. And oh no, game frame, you're in trouble. Sunny found one. Flammy found the other. What more can you do? Probably nothing. They've called game frame in the exact same position they had face in earlier. Anonymous peeks on over the top. There's just a B left alive down here, and he's by himself. Tegas? Where is Tegas? Oh, he turned around. Okay, I was going to say, I thought that was one more on the bridge. Tegas turned around. He's going to go for the other bridge. And to be fair, that's maybe not a bad play, because the circle did go over there, and there's some room to play around. Maybe they all wish they had done that. It is phase 3, though. It's going to hurt, and there falls a B. Entropy again. I mean, coming off of a good first game on, even though they fell out in 3rd, still a good first game for them. Toxic, by the way. Let's see. DS. Team Phantom. Have they read the split? Marslick needs to reload. He does have bullets in the gun now. Nice headshot connected onto Wanderer. Tornado Energy, though, helping out their CIS. Branson staying alive. Let's see. Nope. Yep. Nate coming in on both sides. Butcher's coming as well. They need to wait with pushing in until the nade is exploded, and finally it does. Diaz wants to throw a smoke down to get his teammate back up on his feet, and they stay alive with 2. So tough situation for them to get called in, but it works out in terms of them being able to stay put here. Ends up towards the north. Have Kit Kats to deal with. Sucks is fallen down already. We do have one up on the north side who could potentially do something. As I say that, damage is being thrown 2 ways. That one bounces a bit too far. No, actually, 24 damage. Okay, a little more distance than I thought it was going to have, but works out. It's gonna be a kill coming in. A kill confirmed in just a moment. Kit Kat have 3 left alive. Only 1 kill so far. I believe they took down 1 from, I believe it's Squeaky, who fell. And as you can see, you have all of Snipe coming up towards them now as well. Ends could potentially get sandwiched here if they don't watch out. N1 as well. I mean, Entropy, they're just on it today. They are looking for kills, and they're finding them all over the place. 2 games in a row now on the angle where they've just really popped off. Seiko. Ooh, will they see them above? Here's all the shots, obviously. Still playing with the 4X, not expecting any real close confrontations. Throws down immediately, takes 2 fools. Snipe still left unnoticed. As I say that, Diggery is looking in this direction. And now they're starting to realize, I think, Ends, that they are being completely cornered. Luke finds 1 and down goes Ends. They were in the middle of a sandwich and it did not work out in their favor. Kit Kat on the other hand, they're only 2 alive as well. They need to come out here and do something to hold off. Now Snipe lost 2, so effectively it's a 2v2 right now. 10 kills! We're 16 minutes into the game, and Entropy already has 10 kills. That is wild. Now, there aren't that many alive anymore. But 10 kills at 16 minutes in a Rankle game, too? We have 36 alive in phase 4. When the hell does that ever happen? 3 alive, actually. That is wild. That is not something you ever see. Nice one. Eliminated. Kit Kat runs off. They go, yeah, we're not going to stay up there anymore. Let's not head in that area at all. Play's gonna wrap north around. Everyone knows that these compounds are taken, so you have to wrap north around or try and go south around to make your way inside the circle. Anonymous Fools. I think that's a quit on the rest. Not gonna happen. Trico trying to drive to safety. Might be able to find some. Flammy and Trico stays put. Where team? Decent 2-way split down towards the south. Let's see Na'Vi as they come rotating on in, how much room they'll have to maneuver around with. Are they going to continue driving? No, they stopped the scout forward. They know they had a flush on a player up towards the south side where shack, so that should grant them some vision to play around. Let's see down towards the south. They will have eyes towards Trico and Flaming. I think that's going to force them to prone down. Up north. Still fights going on. The team that wanted to sandwich Ends is now being the team that's being sandwich placed. Seems to have this one on lockdown. Again, some of these new areas being utilized. I like to see it. It's always fun to see teams being forced to play terrain they haven't been fighting through that much before. Lipson finds 1. First kill of the game for them. Snipe falling apart as we speak. Crow is the last one left alive. Circle is forcing them all to move, and yes, you can see this phase 4. You will go down if you need to get rest in the blow here. 1 down. Classifieds 2. Here comes Not Fair, though. 1 more team fighting. We have had 6 teams fighting this hilltop, and it's only getting wilder and wilder because they're all coming in vision of the compounds below. And now you can see Samsy finds 1 Miracle is there. Vart able to get knocks and flushes as well. As soon as these teams were forced down the hill, it became chaos and practically impossible to do anything with. Only 1 player for place left alive. He will get eyes on 1. Not able to get the damage needed to find the flush, though. And Vic tries to stay put. He's going to run into the blue. It's phase 4 blue. They don't want to be out there for too long. Spray comes in. Spray connects and Rip gets an elimination. April. Oh, eyes on Rip. Down to have HP. No helmet. He goes as well. So Rip, despite being a solo player left alive, gets himself 2 kills. And effectively 1 placement point with it. So 3.2 kill performance. And there's no one inside the circle. There's 2 players in. That is pretty wild. 2 players inside the next circle, and we have 18 alive in phase 5, guys. We have 18 players alive in phase 5. When the hell does this ever happen? 18 alive in phase 5. These rotations and these circle shifts has just been gruesome. Kemba and Tap, where are you planning on going? Do you have your vehicle inside the circle at least? Yes, they do. Does it have all 4 tires? It seems so. So there's a Hail Mary to throw somewhere, but where do you go? Headshot connected onto tap. Might want to not peek that again. A doozy does get the angle, does find the knock on towards him. No helmet for Kemba either, so this is looking pretty rough for the Na'Vi gang. Circle is closing in, and that's gonna leave their US out in the blue. Didn't want to have to spend time resting there, but now they're gonna send it running forward. Tap does manage to get his first aid off. Should be able to keep on moving. Trico is looking for kills down towards that side of the circle. If they can eliminate the pressure, and if they can take out Na'Vi here, they should be really, really well set and pushing further forward. And they finally do. 12 kills for Entropy. Flammy, no vest, barely even a helmet. They've been fighting all the way through. Let's go up to the north and see Miraku played the roof, tried to get an angle. D is 1 HP, literally. Tries to stay alive. Flashbang. I'm not sure exactly how much that prevented his vision. Vart finds his 5th. Ooh, no vest for D's. That should, I would assume, be the deciding factor in who wins this one. As I say that, yep, there's D. There's Rip from the side. 5 teams left alive. Does Samty get rest here? I mean, he's inside the circle, so there's a chance. Rip gets a crate and a grocer. Let's see how long time the Blaze Predator can stay alive. He's been able to find solos across the board. The Snake Killer. Now that Mexi hasn't been alive for more than 2 minutes for the last 2 games combined, then somebody else needs to show up and become the one that kills Snake. Trico. The dreams and hopes for Entropy might end here. Let's see. He's by himself, and there he falls. Aaliyah. Ain't gonna throw no Molotovs. Fair enough. I wouldn't do that if I was you either. The purple team, or pink team with the pink guns. Tornado Energy pushing forward. No pink shirts though. Bard is up, so is Samty towards the north. You have 4 alive and Ware team towards the south, and then you have Rip all on his own. Go northwest. We said that we wanted to see Endgame up there, right? Oh, it's not going to. God damn it. Screw is going to be in the center. Phase 6 with 11 alive. This is a public game. Oh, these circles have been absolutely horrible. Let's see. Samty. I mean, they know that there's a Blaze player up here. Do they know that it's a solo? Probably not. But they did see DS go down earlier to a Blaze player on the north side, so they should know there's someone alive up there. They were the ones to shoot a lot up towards Blaze themselves too, so they should have somewhat of an idea that there are players up in that direction. Now let's see. Samty finds a doozy. There's more left to be dealt with though. Melman aggresses forward, peeks on over, finds Samty. Nate, does it get the flash onto doozy? No, it bounces too far. Vart is still alive. That's knock number 2 on Samty, so he should be falling down. Well, he already has fallen down, but he should get killed by the bleed anytime soon. Vart doesn't seem like he wants to attempt a rest here, which makes perfect sense. Gonna run up the hill, gonna get spotted out by 2 energy players. Able to stay safe for now, but he's sprinting up towards Rip, and as I say that, he does actually manage to stay put for now. So 4v4 on the south side, and 2 solos towards the north. Sonka falls, and I mean, for both Vart and Rip, this is perfect. Force the 2 4-man teams to fight, and you can just chill up north and wait for them to fight it through. That is, it could not be any better if you're solo to see the only teams with many alive solo their way through down towards the south, far away from you. That's perfect. Could not be any better for them. Skew looks towards the north. Has he seen one up there? No, they have no clue. They have no idea whatsoever. moment. Oh, I think Serby wishes that there was... and there's a vest there. Just go take it. Right there. There's a vest. Serby, just go to the other side of the crate. And you'll get it. Oh, one more solo fallen. Rip stays alive and takes down Vard, the first place team eliminated. Ow. That's a headshot. The issue is, there's simply too many angles to hold. Can Rip do it by himself? 1 HP, and no, it's not gonna happen to Doozy. Able to take down the solo, and we're down to 2 teams left alive at 25 minutes. Poro, false example, is there on the side. Gets seen, nade lopped forward. Serby tries to stay alive without a vest on. That ain't gonna happen in Tornado Energy. Seems like they have this one finished off. Scurry finds a way to the lobby, I guess you should say, as Tornado Energy brings it home. Finds himself a 10-kill chicken dinner in the second to last game, and the needed one at that as well, to be fair. Coming into this game, they were